righty, man. How's everybody doing? Sorry, it took a little bit, man. I was trying to share all the links and stuff. Kind of hard when you're going from one stream to another stream, especially on a completely different channel.
Then we went over too for a little bit. So
yeah. And I was like, oh man, I got to go change my Fantastic Four shirt and all that stuff. So, all righty, man. So, trying to transition from movies to games here. It's been a few weeks since we did this show.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. I had a little health scare a couple weeks ago when we did the show, so I'm still in recovery.
Other than the pain, though, how are you doing?
All right, yeah, just pain. So I go back to the doctor on Thursday, so they will remove what they put in me. So thank God.
Have you been playing any games since you've been off?
Yeah, a little bit. Started playing. Just kind of dabbled in like, just random games. I actually downloaded some old games I played when I was a kid, and I've been playing those. So
yeah. I haven't really committed to any.
Same. I haven't committed to anything. Yeah.
I know that Wu Chong Fallen Feathers.
Yeah, I saw that.
I downloaded it, played it for like an hour, and deleted it.
It wasn't worth it.
It's another one of those Souls type games, and I was just like, bro, I feel like we get like 20 of these a year now.
I found myself. I've been leaning towards some of the old retro games lately, man. That's not. The games are so complex, and sometimes I want to get on, play a few levels, and get off.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, I So this past because since the last show, I moved to this house and. I've been setting everything up behind me. I got my Xbox, PS5, Switch, Steam Deck, and my RetroPie all hooked up. And then along the floor, I have a 30-foot HDMI cable so I can play my PC games on the TV.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
do you have a couch? You have a couch in there, or you just have a?
No. So here's the thing: me and the wife was looking to get a couple chairs or a futon couch, almost like the one you have behind you.
Yeah, about something like that.
The problem is that I have a car, I don't have a truck. So in order to get it, I need it delivered.
Yeah, delivered. Yeah,
but I want to be there to test it, see if it feels
comfortable. Well, that's why I do it mine. I went to the store and sat on it, so I liked it, and then I ordered it online. It had delivered.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Someone texted me. But the thing is, because I have room, so this wall right here is about a 15-foot wall, nothing's on it. So nice. I can put the futon there, and then when I want to play, I can just pick it up and move it over. And it'll be great because I plan to have like my brother and my friends over so we can play games. And I want everybody to have a place to sit because I can't play because my wife is like, well, can't you just turn your chair around and play? And I'm like, yeah, but then I'll just play at my desk if I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Well, that's like me. Sometimes I have a TV over above me, so sometimes I'll just sit on the futon and play.
Yeah,
instead of being like up here on the screen and everything. Even my PC, my cable went up on my keyboard. I can bring it back. I have a little table. I'll bring it over the futon and play like that.
Yeah, playing in a computer chair all the time is not the most comfortable.
Yeah, they're not.
Sometimes you just want to lounge back and play.
I will say, after my surgery and all this stuff, I'm going to invest in one of those nice, like $400 gaming, like not a gaming chair, but an actual ergonomic, like
this is a Lazy Boy brand computer chair. It's comfortable.
Yeah,
it's really, really comfortable.
I got the classic gaming chair. It's not that comfortable.
Them gaming chairs suck, bro.
They suck, yeah.
I bought one of those back when I was living with Adam. I bought one. I had it for a couple years, and my brother-in-law, he recently bought one for his game room. Yeah. And I'm like, they look good, but bro, they suck. There's a reason why a lot of these streamers now stop using them.
Yeah, and that's why I bought mine because I was following the fad back then.
Yeah, it was a trend. Everybody has them, and they looked cool.
Yeah.
But then a couple years later, people were like, "Oh man, these are not comfortable at all."
And I'm 40, man. I get up sometimes like, God, my back. Like I want one of the nice ones. So I think my next investment will be a nice chair.
Yeah.
And I want to get a standing desk.
I want a standing desk, but I got too much stuff hooked up to it to make it a standing desk. So I would love a standing desk. So basically, for the past couple of days, when I'm gaming on the TV, I'm like a kid. I'm sitting on the ground, Indian
old school. Nice.
My wife came in. She looked at me. She's like, "You're a 40-year-old man."
Hey, just get a whole beanbag. It's on a beanbag.
I was thinking that too. So we're on Facebook Marketplace, and we're just looking at all kinds of chairs. We went to a couple thrift stores, and I found some really good chairs. But either they're too big because I again, they have to not be in my picture when I'm filming.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't want like a chair there or there. I want to be able to see my background. And they're either too big or I have no way to get them. And it's been absolutely ridiculous trying to figure it out how to get this thing.
Talk about the beanbag. My buddy, he has his basement is like the gaming area. He has one of those love sacks and like the high quality. Oh man, I sat on that thing, man. I about fell asleep on that thing.
Yeah, you're talking about like the super oversized.
Yeah. Oh,
the one they're like $150 or something.
Like $400.
Yeah.
But it's nice though.
Yeah, I want one of those so bad. Yeah. And I turned my PS5 on for the first time in months yesterday because I hooked everything up. So I wanted to make sure it worked. So I clicked on it. Dude, I had games on there I didn't even know I bought. I was like, I don't remember buying Star Wars Jedi Survivor on this thing because I've been playing PC for the past 2 years. So it's hooked up, but I went right back to PC today. Yeah. Like I earlier today for a couple hours. I'm surprised my wife didn't. My wife was doing some stuff in the kitchen, so she didn't really bother me that much. And I came up to the room and I turned my PC on, and I have it set up to where I have an HDMI cable hooked up, and when I plug it to the TV. My monitors will shut off and only the TV will be on. As soon as I unplug the HDMI,
go back to the
monitors will come back on.
That's perfect.
So it's like a great little switch hack thing.
There's a switch you can buy for between. You press a button for the HDMI cord from TV. Press that, I'll be able to do it. So
and I was sitting down and I went into Steam Big Picture mode, and it makes it feel like a console. And I was just playing Resident Evil 3 Remake and almost beat the whole game in just one sitting. It's only like a 4-hour game, 5-hour game. But so I was able to play at high resolutions and everything and have the PC experience, but also be on the comfort of a TV. Yeah. So I haven't really been playing. To be honest with you, between me and you, and we're going to get into this Xbox news. I was actually thinking about canceling Game Pass.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Much like me and you were talking about when you mentioned a few minutes ago where you were playing a lot of older stuff. I've also been playing stuff like in the stuff that's like 8 to 10 years old or older type stuff. A lot of these newer games, I feel like they're all the same formula. I played them a million times, and Game Pass, and I know Gears of War Reloaded is going to be coming out next month, but I already beat Gears of War. And even though I want to play it, it's like
I never really played that franchise. So when it comes out, I'm gonna dive deep into it. So
I don't know, man. The reason why I'm thinking about it,
that too, and like we talked about before, financially, like you have to start cutting back things.
That's the biggest reason why I thought about canceling it, because my water bill, my first water bill, because when you move to a new place, they have a transfer and deposit. It's over $400.
Jesus Christ!
So I'm trying to figure out and plus, not only that, I have to pay the last internet bill from my last place
and the new one,
my last light bill from the last place, plus the new internet bill, the new light bill, the $400 water bill, the $400 IRS bill,
those hidden moving costs, man.
And not only that, but even though me and my wife moved into a cheaper place, we were also living with my brother and brother-in-law. Or my sister and brother-in-law. So there was 4 people splitting the rent. Now it's just me and my wife. So our rent's cheaper, but I'm also paying $400 more in rent.
Your utility might go up because now you're in a house instead of an apartment. So
exactly. Exactly. So I was just trying to figure out, like, okay, how can I cut costs? I can cancel my DC Infinite app. I can cancel Game Pass. If it's
I'm out of work right now for the next 3 to 4 weeks. I basically cut all my subscriptions down. Which sucks. I'm home, but I'm like, I had to cut some stuff back because it'll be 2 weeks before I get my short-term disability check comes in. So.
My brother-in-law, because for the past 3 years, we went halves on NFL Sunday Ticket. Like, hey,
dude, you see the price now for that crap, man?
Yeah, and he asked me, right? He's like, "So are we doing an NFL Sunday ticket this year?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "You're going to live rent free with your parents. I'm all my bills are being doubled."
Yeah, dude, I'd rather go right on the road, sit at a bar, drink one beer, and watch the game instead of spending that much.
Freaking! Not only is NFL Sunday ticket expensive, but you also have to have YouTube TV,
yeah,
which is also $100 a month.
Yeah,
They even have the privilege to get NFL Sunday ticket.
Yeah.
So, like you said, like I could just go down to the bar and have like a salad or a beer and just watch the game there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was thinking about canceling other stuff. I think the only thing I would keep is Disney Plus bundle because I have the bundle. I have the Hulu, Disney Plus, and
so
HBO Max.
I got that. I'm keeping Netflix right now because they got some upcoming shows coming out I want to watch. But I canceled my Crunchyroll, which I'm kind of sad, and then I canceled my Apple TV.
Yeah, I canceled Apple TV about a month ago.
Yeah. So
yeah, but I mean, I have everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus.
I'm keeping my Prime. I had Amazon Prime for delivery, so I'm keeping that. Obviously, that just makes sense. But yeah, man, everything is so expensive now. It's making these hobbies almost unattainable now. Like we talk about, we were going to talk about $80 games, but they backtrack on. But
yeah, and then I got like my StreamYard bill. I got my YouTube Premium bill.
Yeah, I'm about to cancel my YouTube Premium bill, but it's like last time I didn't have it. The ads are so ridiculous now. It's like every 60 seconds an ad.
To be honest with you, out of all the subscription services, YouTube Premium is probably the one I use the most. Other than Amazon, and I use that mostly for shipping. The video stuff is just
my channels are basically reaction channels, so it sucks when you're trying to do reaction and come ad. It's like, God dang.
And when I'm working out, I use a lot of the music from YouTube.
So you get phones off you. So let's do
Yes, and when you guys are streaming over on Wednesday, like even though I'm not in the comments, I'm listening to it in my pocket. But all right, I guess we should be talking about more game stuff.
not our bills.
Yeah, not our bills. Old people problem, guys. Am I right?
Don't grow up. They lied to you about being an adult. It sucks. Don't grow up.
But I mean, it kind of goes in with the topic because now Xbox came out earlier this week that Xbox is basically backtracking the $80 games.
What game was it that they backtracked on?
Well, Outer Worlds, but Outer Worlds was supposed to be the first. Yeah. And then all their games coming out this holiday season were supposed to be 80 because that's what Phil Spencer originally said was come this holiday season, all of our games are going to be going to 80. Well, now they backtracked. Outer Worlds is going to be 70, and all their Hollywood or holiday games are going to be 70.
Okay.
But the thing is, you see all these YouTube personalities celebrating, right? Like, oh yeah, man, we're going back to $70. Like, y'all shouldn't be celebrating that either. You should be like trying to get that shit back down to 60.
The $50-$60.
50 would be great. Dude, I don't like plugging other people's YouTube channels when I'm streaming, but I was listening to the Xbox One podcast with Randall Thor and Jez Gordon, and they had a special guest, Colin Moriarty.
Okay.
And what's it, Colin Moriarty? I don't know if it was Colin or it was someone else that they had a guest on. It might not have even been them. It might have been Xbox Unlocked. I think it was Xbox Unlocked. Either way, they were talking about the prices going up and stuff, and they were saying like the video game industry can't keep going with $400-500 million budgets on games and them taking so long in development. And they said like with Expedition 33 only being like a $40 to $50 game,
it's doable.
Yeah, and it's game of the year. And they brought up a good point. They're like, well, yeah, we could always go back to, these smaller games, but then you'll have critics complaining like, oh, the game is too short, or oh, the graphics aren't as good, and blah, blah, blah. And I don't think they should be worrying about what the critics say, as long as I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're entirely wrong.
Yeah, they have to find a balance with that, because like it's going to be a point where the bubble bursts, where people are going to be like, we can't have $90-$100 games. No one could be buying games.
No,
it's going to have a backlash. Yeah, your the games will cost more, so you'll make more money when you game, but less people will buy games.
Yeah.
We talked about it before. Because like if I were to buy, say, 4 games a month, but now you're saying that you increase the price, I might only buy 2 games a year now instead of over a course of a year.
I haven't bought a full price game in almost 2 years.
I didn't even buy that game. That was gifted to me. My buddy, he's a streamer and everything. He gifted me the $200 Tarkov game the other day.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's the last game. But because he got it for free. He's like, "Here, you want this?" I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah, the last game I bought full price was Final Fantasy Rebirth, which came out of February of 2024.
Yeah, I think the next game I'm going to buy is probably Arc Raiders. But that's a $40 game. Which I don't mind spending that much for a game that I played the beta. I enjoyed the beta, so I know what I'm getting when I buy the game. A lot of games you don't even know what you're getting sometimes.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
And they're unfinished.
A lot of them.
People compare the game prices back in the day, because they're like, $50-$60, but they were finished games. You didn't need an update every week to fix the bugs and patches and everything.
And then games like in the 360 PS3 era, games like Gears of War or Halo, you got the campaign and a multiplayer.
Yeah.
Now
you might pay $70-$80, but you're getting the special edition with collectibles and stuff like that. Which I didn't mind back then, especially the franchise I love.
Yeah. It's just games are way too expensive now.
And then throwing DLC on top of all that stuff.
If games would go down to $40-$50, I would buy a lot more games. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's games out there I want, but I'm not paying that type of price for it.
Baldur's Gate, I want to play Baldur's Gate so bad, but I just don't want to pay that much money for a game.
Yeah. Stellar Blade is on PC, and I really want to get it, but I think it's like $60, and I can't do it, man.
Yeah. Unless it's a flash Steam sale where it like cuts the price in half. I don't really buy games like that.
Yeah. I buy when Steam goes on sale, I stock up on like maybe 5 or 10 games that are on sale, and then I backlog them.
I bought a game for $5 the other day off of Steam.
Yeah, a lot of games today, I feel like because of the YouTube culture, there's a lot of FOMO. Like, I got to get this game now, and you're paying like price for a game that isn't necessarily.
So you want to be the first to play it.
Yeah, because I was that way. I'm not gonna be honest with you, right? I was still like, oh man, I gotta buy Kirby's Dream Land day one so I can review it, and then I get like 100 views on it, and I'm like, man, that doesn't even pay for the sales tax. So for me on this channel, I kind of got out of that mindset of like I got to review everything. It's just like I'm just gonna talk about what I want to talk about. That's gaming.
And if a game comes along, you play it.
If people watch it, they watch it. Mortal Kombat 1, the new Mortal Kombat, not the original Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah,
I believe it came out in 2024. I waited like 6 months to play it, and I bought it for $20 used, and that's how I played it.
Yeah.
And I played the campaign, and then I sold it.
Well, the way things are going with Nintendo, you won't be able to buy used games no more.
I know
that whole thing,
dude. So I recently bought a Switch off of my brother. My brother sold me his second. He had 2 Switches. Okay. So because I sold mine when I sold my retro collection, and he sold it to me. I think $50. He sold it to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna stock up on some of my favorite Nintendo Switch games. Like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Metroid. Bro, those games are still $60 and they're like 10 years old.
Dude, I was talking to my friend the other day. I was like, Nintendo games are like Toyotas and Hondas. They hold their value. They don't go down.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, man, ain't happening.
Because he wants to get in the game, and I'm like, I think a Switch would be good for you. So I'm trying to get her in the game, and so I was like, I look at prices and everything. I was like, I'm gonna try to get her a used one. But I was like, might as well buy a brand new one at this point.
Yeah, 100%. And Nintendo doesn't have like a online service like PlayStation and Xbox does. I mean, they have the NSO, but those are all like Super Nintendo.
Retro games.
Game Boy.
I'll get an emulator if I want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have a Retro Pi that does all that, which is hooked right up to my TV now. So it's just like crap, man. It's just, I mean, things are just too expensive. You're right. There's gonna be a bubble. And it's going to burst at some point.
Yep.
Because You got all these companies laying off. Nobody's taking chances. Every game feels like the same. Did you see where that Mind's Eye game is already like $30?
Yeah, that game was trash. I'm glad the trailer looked good. I'm glad I didn't get that game.
Trailer looked great.
Yeah,
trailer looked great, man. But man, because I was with you, I was interested in it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, if that thing gets down to $10,
I might try it out. Yeah,
I might try it out because Callisto Protocol, when that came out, my brother bought it for full price, and he's like, "Man, this game is awful." Right? He's like, "This game sucks." Right? And I ended up getting it for $15 like a year later at Best Buy. And I put it in, I played it, and I messaged my brother. I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. This game is awesome.
A lot of times they come out and they're not, the game's trash. Like, it's so many bugs in it. But by the time it goes on sale, they done patched everything. So the game is playable at that point. So.
Yeah. But not only that, like my brother said, oh, the game was too short. It wasn't worth $60. I'm like, well, I didn't pay $60. I paid $15.
See, that whole too short thing is like, what do people want? Like, what's the average?
Dude, I think people expect if $1 an hour. I think that's what people expect. If you're dropping $70, it should be 70 hours. Dude, I play.
But like when you're an adult, you don't have that much time to play a 70-hour game.
But not only that either. Even as a kid, right? Like I don't want to.
I don't remember games being 70 hours when I was a kid.
No,
you know,
the longest game as a kid, the longest game I ever played was Final Fantasy X. It took me 40 hours, but it's a JRPG. Yeah. Not
games are long usually. Yeah,
Metal Gear was like 10 hours. You know, like that's the average length was 8 to 10 hours.
So you figure an average person, they work 8 hours a day. It may by the time they get home, they may have an hour and a half, 2 hours to play at night. So they can get an hour game a night. They can finish a game in a week or two. You know,
yeah, bro.
That's what you want.
I downloaded because on the Steam Deck you can install a mod that tells you the length of the games, and I'll go through. If it's anything over 10 hours, I won't play it.
Yeah,
I don't have that time, man.
This is one of those open world games where you do all you can play forever and never kind of ends. I get it,
but every game is doing that now.
Yeah,
that freaking the original God of War on PS2 was only 8 to 10 hours.
You said the last
God of War
2018.
God of War 2018 was 16 hours. God of War Ragnarok was double, 36 hours.
Crazy.
And I'm sitting here, dude. I have never been so miserable in my life playing that game.
But the problem is most of it's cutscenes. It's not actual gameplay time.
Just talking, and literally you're just holding the thumbstick as you're walking, and they're talking.
Yeah.
And it's like so many games are like that. Since the last stream, we haven't been on in a while. Death Stranding 2 came out, getting really good reviews. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested in playing.
I never played the first one, but
I never played the first one either. But I have it on Steam. It was on sale during the summer sale for like $10.
The first one.
The first one.
Okay.
It was on Steam for $10. But it's like 30 hours long. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, if I start this, I got to commit to 30 hours.
Yeah.
You know? So what I ended up doing was playing Resident Evil 3 Remake. It was only 6 hours. So like Miles Morales Spider-Man, it's my most played Spider-Man game because it's only 8 hours long.
Yeah, I think 8 to 10 hours is a good balance.
I beat that game 3 times. Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2, I've only played one. Spider-Man 2 is like 35 hours.
Yeah.
For no effing reason whatsoever. Like you're
that's not even counting all the side quests and everything.
No, that's not even counting the side quest. Like there's a scene in the beginning of Spider-Man 2 where you're just riding a bike through the neighborhood while Harry is throwing exposition at you. And I'm
that could be a quick cutscene. You don't need that to be actual playtime.
And then you have developers developing this shit. And then the studios are like, we need to charge $80 because our game cost us $500 million to make it.
Yeah, because you all this fluff in it.
Yeah, all this damn shit in it. Fucking Forspoken on the PS5. My brother was like, man, you gotta play this game. It's amazing. I didn't even play the first chapter. It was just talking. Like, what are we talking about here? It kills me, man. It kills me. To me, we need more games like South of Midnight.
Yes.
Expedition 33. Give us some good remakes like Oblivion. but like give us more of those budget titles. To me, my top games of this year so far is Expedition 33 number one, South of Midnight number 2, and really, I mean, I would have to think about what the other ones are.
Yeah, I agree with
but those are my 2 favorite games this year.
I love South of Midnight.
South of Midnight was such
it was fun. It kept you engaged, and it wasn't long.
Yeah. The way I felt about, like, on our last stream, we were talking about like Fantastic Four versus Superman, and how I left the theater just happy with Superman. That's the way South of Midnight made me feel. You know, and Fantastic Four, like Expedition 33 was sort of like Fantastic Four. I really enjoyed it, but it gives you a different feeling at the end. You know, I remember just I was listening to the South of Midnight music and all that stuff. And then it was right around the time Sinners came out. I had that whole South thing going on, and both of us are from the South. So it was just, it was a really, really good, to me, like right up there, man. Just like last year, Hellblade 2 was like in my top 3 favorite games.
I think I said that was the first game I felt was actually next gen game. You know?
Yep.
I will say at the beginning, I was like, oh man, it's kind of a walking simulator. But once you get past that first like introduction, the game really kicks into gear.
Did you play Doom Dark Ages?
I tried it.
I played 3 levels of it, and I kind of dropped
kind
off.
of the same thing. Yeah,
it felt really repetitive,
and it felt chunky to me. Like it didn't.
Yeah, I thought the Captain America shield was cool.
That's all I used with the shield.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, the wow factor kind of.
I mean, it's an arcade shoot 'em up game. It just I'm more excited for, like, I saw you did a review or your reaction to the new characters for the new Marvel Cosmic Invasion. That's the games I'm like getting drawn back into.
Did you see they just released a new trailer for Toxic Avengers?
No, I saw the Silver Surfer one and the
they also got a 2D Toxic Avengers game coming out, and they just released a new trailer for that too.
See, start doing more games like that, man.
100%.
It's nostalgic. It's simple. I think we played the TMT one.
Yeah, Shredder's Revenge.
We did that in one night. So like, you know, get a group of friends, have some fun with it.
Those are my favorite type of games. When Shredder's Revenge came out, it was in my top 10 favorite games of that year.
I love that game. So I played it with you, and then my other friends, they downloaded it, and we all beat the game again too.
It's a great couch co-op game. It's a great online co-op game. They also did Power Rangers Rewind, which was another really good one.
G.I. Joe one too. I haven't seen that one.
G.I. Joe, I'm waiting for that to go on sale. I plan on picking that up. I'm a G.I. Joe fan. But when I was doing my Marvel Cosmic Invasion trailer reaction, I mentioned, I was like, we need more games like this. Because remember back when we were younger on the Super Nintendo, we had Superman games like that. Batman games.
Basically, every IP had a version of that game. You know,
they had X-Men and Spider-Man. They had just X-Men. They had, I believe, on the Nintendo there was a Silver Surfer game.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong.
I feel like every character had a game at one point, and you know, on whatever console you were playing.
Beat 'em up games were really good, and
it took that arcade. It brought the arcade home for you.
Yeah,
you know,
and the 3 most popular arcade games was X-Men Arcade, Turtles in Time, and the Simpsons Arcade.
Simpson one.
Yeah, we need more games like that. And I thought the people that are doing Cosmic Invasion, you know, they're really good because they did Street of Rage 4. They did.
I love the old school Street of Rage games.
Yeah,
that was my jam on Sega.
Yeah, now what I would like them to do, and this is just a nitpick, I like the Cosmic Invasion gameplay or graphics, same as Reader's Rewind, but I want that company to do the art style that they did for Street of Rage 4, where it looks like a cartoony anime art.
Yeah.
To me, the pixel art only looks good when you throw like the CRT filters on it, because the old CRT TVs blended the pixels so they looked better.
Now it's high def. You see,
in high def it just doesn't look well. And Toxic Crusaders, because the thing is, the movie's called Toxic Avengers, the cartoon called Toxic Crusaders. The game is based off the cartoon. Also, talking about cartoons, have you been looking at all the characters they've been releasing for the Invincible fighting game? They just announced Battle Beasts.
I just saw the original trailer. So
they must release like 4 or 5 character trailers so far. That's another one that could have easily been a side scroller.
Yeah,
that would have been awesome too.
Yeah, and then you unlock different characters and stuff like that. So
yeah, right now for me, AA and indie studios are what's keeping me in gaming right now.
I've been looking at a lot of indie games lately too, like just random games and trying out. Like it is, you always those diamonds in the rough you find.
There's a game. Let me show you this game. Speaking of pixel art, because I was like I told you, I had this mod on Steam Deck.
Yeah.
So I was looking. It tells me like how long certain games are. So I came across this game. It was $2 on Steam. Oh crap! What the heck was the name of the game? Oh my god! Hold on a second. I gotta go on Steam and find out.
But I don't know what it is. Lately, I've just been leaning back towards older style games. There's a few games that are up and coming that I want to check out, but overall, I mean, I play a lot of mill sim games too, but I'm just getting tired of that genre. COD to me has turned into Fortnite. I kind of give up on that game. I will say the new Battlefield 6 looks good. So I think that's actually going to kill COD.
Yeah, but did you hear the stupid expectations they have for it? They want 100 million players. Like, dude, like you never in your life had that many players.
Yeah.
And you're trying to put those
I think when it first initially come out, it might get a spike because it's it's new and then people are tired of COD. But
okay, so this is the game. I'm trying to see it so you could see like the trailer of it.
Okay.
But it was literally $2 on Steam. It's up to 20 now.
Oh, I'm back up.
Yeah, but I bought this during the Steam sale. And basically it's a pixel JRPG and I'm having a lot of fun with this thing. Let me
I'm kind of Ben 10 for a second. I was like,
yeah, it's a JRPG, but it's all pixelated, and the game is only 5 hours long.
Okay, so quick little.
Yeah, it's just a quick little JRPG. It takes place in like 2049.
What's it called?
Jack Move.
Jack Move.
Yeah, yeah. And I found it for $2. It was on sale. I looked it up. I'm like, hey, you know what? Why not? And I picked up a lot of.
And that's how I feel. A lot of games like under $5. I'm like, I'll give it a try. It was $2.
But they also have like a lot of like the Castlevania collection for like $5. The Mega Man collection for like $4.
What was it called again?
Jack Move.
Jack Move, like JACK.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought this one game called Indivisible for like $3. That's another little indie game.
Yeah.
Just like little indie games that have, just a nice 5 to 6 hours to it. It's a nice like side scroller RPG or whatever.
Something you in the afternoon, kind of just chill out.
Yeah.
Maybe a day or two. You got time.
I find that games are too stressful now.
And which has been opposite. It should have been like back in the day. It was like it was your relief, and now it's just I don't know. I feel like the gaming industry has done a 180 in a sense, where I feel like back in the golden age, it was more about let's put out games for the consumer. When we were getting like sequels to games every year, it would never be more than 2 years after a game that would come out.
Yeah. And I bought this game too. Let me show you. It's called Unmetal. It was like $3 or $4 at the time. And it's based off of like the old.
My name is Fox.
It's based off of the old Metal Gear game.
I'm about to say that's what it sounds like. Oh yeah, I'll definitely down for this.
Looks like Snake, but then like have you ever played Metal Gear on the Nintendo?
The down, yeah.
It's like that.
Oh hell yeah!
And it was like $3, and I'm like, bro, this is something I would play.
It give me Metal Gear and Contra vibes at the same time.
Yes, and that's what we need, man. Just like more variety.
That's my wish list too. Yeah, I mean, go back to the simple days. I mean, yes, I do love AAA games every now and then, but gaming to me has always been like you said, it's a escape from reality. I had a bad day. I want to game for a couple hours to decompress.
Yeah, gaming
and
should
not
feel like
walk
work.
for an hour. Yeah, exactly. Not walk for an hour to get the one checkpoint, and then oh damn, I gotta go to bed now. I spent the whole time walking.
Yeah, the one of the biggest games coming out this year is Ghost of Yote on PS5. Now I'm a big fan of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
I played on PS4. I remember like live streaming the whole game. Right, I'm looking forward to the sequel. I'm not paying $70 for it, bro.
I'll wait.
I'll wait on it. I'm looking for now. I'm kind of gonna be a hypocrite a little bit here. Metal Gear Solid 3 remake comes out next month. That will be the first game in almost 2 years I'll pay full price for. But that's also, hear me out, that's also a game that was made on the PS2. So I know how long this game is going to be.
Yeah.
And
you know what you're getting into for you.
I know what I'm getting into. I know I'm going to love it because I have a Metal Gear tattoo. I'm a big Metal Gear fan.
Yeah, it's a franchise. If Halo came out with the game, I would buy the Halo game, you know.
Yeah, if they said Halo, well, I guess we're at 7 now. If Halo 7's coming out and it wasn't on Game Pass, I would pay full price.
Yeah.
Resident Evil, when Resident Evil 9 comes out, I'll pay full price. Yeah. There's certain franchises that I will pay full price.
There's a franchise called Ace Combat. I buy every game when it comes out. I've been a fan. That's from PS1 days. I've been playing that game. So,
but like a lot of these other games, man, I
say I'm going to buy Arc Raiders because I played the beta, so I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah,
and I think after that, I think GTA is the next game I'm going to buy.
Yeah, I'm hoping with that delay, it's going to get a PC port, man. I'm hoping.
I would rather buy it on PC first, but
yeah,
it said it might be a year or two before it comes out on PC. So
and you know that's going to be the better version.
Yeah.
But yeah, GTA is definitely one I'm looking to get, man. I'm really interested in playing the story. I'm gonna be honest with you though, man. There's the chick in it. That's
I mean, bro. The graphics.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Motion capture ass jiggle.
Yeah. But yeah, just I don't know, man. PlayStation, Xbox kind of got this thing, man, where their games are just too expensive and they're starting to price out a lot of people. I don't know how families afford it. Like families that have kids.
I'm curious this holiday season how it's gonna be because people aren't spending their money like they used to. Like they're very particular. So I'm curious. We got a new console coming out. We got 2 consoles coming out. Really, the handheld for the Xbox.
Did you hear about the price of that thing?
I know. I'm like, damn,
$1,000 for the high end.
I really want it, but I'm like, that's a G right there.
I remember telling my wife, I'm like, I'm gonna buy this thing, and then I saw that $1,000, and I'm like, I don't know if I can justify
because I was capping out like $700-800. I was like, that's like
$800 was like okay, I'll do it, but that's gonna hurt. You know?
Yeah. I was like, I'll bite the bullet, but it's gonna hurt me. But $1,000,
I'm probably gonna have to pass on that.
Yeah, I hate to say it. That's just I'd rather just build a new PC at that point for $1,000.
Yeah, for $1,000, I'm sitting there thinking like, man, I could buy me because I've been. You kind of converted me over on the Elgato face cam.
Yeah.
Dude, my $700 DSLR Canon is sitting on that shelf.
You can't use them more.
I just use this face cam now because it's so good. Like you can download LUTs to change the color. You can
so which one do they have an upgraded version? Which one do you have right now?
I have the MK2.
Okay, that's the one I have.
I have the MK2, but they have the new Pro model that goes to 4K.
That's the one I want to upgrade to.
And that's the thing. We're talking about the price of this handheld being $1,000. That Pro model is $250. I'm like, man, I can get that camera.
I'd rather just invest more into what my setup now. And then
100%. 100%. I'm sitting there thinking like, man, I can buy like 50 games, a new
right. Better setup,
like a new controller, all kinds of stuff for the price of that. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of things now. I'm just really. It was different like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, like I can like even $1,000 5 years ago would have been crazy, but just the prices of everything's going up, and I just don't feel like dropping it.
I think I might buy that Xbox VR instead this year. I always wanted the VR. I might have buying
reasonably
that.
Priced. That's reasonably priced.
I think I might buy that because me and my girl were talking about we want something like in the living room where we can have like people over and have fun with. So I figured that'd be like a good party thing to have people come over and stuff. So I might end up getting that set up.
It looks good.
$1,000. $1,000. That's rough, man. That's gonna hurt.
That hurts. Fonzie said, "Did you hear that PlayStation might consider going multi-platform?" Not only did I hear that, I think it's a strong possibility.
They're seeing what Xbox is doing.
Yeah, their new guy in charge, I think his name is Toshida or something. I'm not sure, but he's sort of like what's the name of the guy in charge at Microsoft? Not Phil Spencer, but I'm talking about the head guy.
I know you're talking about he's Asian. Bill Gates.
Yeah, he's the CEO. Someone in the chat will probably tell me.
He's not a big gaming fan to begin with.
No, but he's all about profit margins.
Yeah,
and basically the new guy in charge of PlayStation, he's all about profit margins too. So I'm telling you right now, if Helldivers 2 sells on Xbox, it's gonna open the floodgates.
That's next month, right? August that comes up.
Same day as Gears of War.
Yeah,
and I see stupid people conspiracy theories like, why are they releasing Helldivers 2 the same day as Gears of War? Like, why not? First of all, Gears of War is coming out on PlayStation and Xbox the same day.
Most people already played Gears of War if you're Xbox.
Exactly. Fan. If you're on Xbox, you probably already played Gears of War. So guess what?
You haven't played Helldivers yet. So that
makes perfect sense. The majority of the sales for Gears of War is going to come from PlayStation.
Yeah.
Whereas Xbox users are going to be buying Helldivers, and that's going to open the floodgates. Because right when Phil Spencer said a couple years ago, only 4 games are going to PlayStation. Guess what? They were in the top 10 selling on PlayStation Store, and they're like, you know what? We're sending everything over.
Yep.
Same thing's going to happen.
What's that race car game for
Forza?
Yeah, isn't that one number one game?
Forza Horizon was like their number one game, man.
Yep.
And so was Sea of Thieves, and Grounded was in their top 5 too.
Yep.
So yeah, like it makes so much.
It makes sense. Like spread your stuff out, you make more money instead of keep it all in one basket. You know.
Yeah, and no one's saying that PlayStation has to go day and date on Xbox.
No,
because to be fair, Xbox hasn't been day and date.
Look at Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones was like a 4 or 5 month wait. They're just now getting Hellblade 2. That came out last year.
I mean, that makes sense. Like, okay, I have my exclusive, but then a year, 6 months to a year, we'll put it on everything. Yeah. You know, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because after a year, you probably got diminishing returns in sales.
Yeah.
Why not put it somewhere else and get another
especially if it's come out a good game and good reviews, because now you basically can get another cycle of selling a game on the other consoles.
I get into this debate a lot with some of my other friends when it comes to game exclusives. I think it's stupid, personally.
I think the dumbest thing ever.
And they argue, well, that's why you buy a console. DJ, can you imagine if back in the 90s and early 2000s you bought a Eminem CD, but you could only play it on a Panasonic CD player?
Yeah, that'd be dumb.
Or you bought a Dr. Dre or Tupac album.
You only play on a
Sony CD
on a Magnum
player.
box or something. Yeah, that'd be dumb.
Or if you bought
a Sony TV, only watch certain shows on that TV.
Yeah,
you know,
or a DVD. Like you go to a store and there's DVDs, but you can only watch Captain America 1 on a Sony DVD player.
Yeah.
Gaming is the only industry where you have to have certain platforms in order to play certain games. Yeah. Music don't do it. Like they didn't do it back in the records. You didn't need a certain record player to play a record. You know, you didn't need a certain VCR to play a movie. Like, so why should games be any different? It doesn't make any sense.
It's all the same code.
Yeah. Yeah. It just doesn't make, like, earlier on, back in the day of the Nintendo and Sega, it was a little more, different.
Well, yeah, you had actual cartridges back then.
Yeah, but for the most part, the consoles were completely different inside.
Yeah,
but now the PS5 and the Xbox Series S, they're the same thing.
Yeah,
they're all downgraded PCs with PC architecture.
Yeah. It may have a few internal parts different here and there, but it's pretty much the same thing.
We're never going to get Mario on a PlayStation or Xbox. Nintendo's are always going to do their own thing. Yeah. But for PlayStation and Xbox, bro, you guys are fighting over the same demographic. Just open up your borders and just,
Yeah, ally together, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sell the same console, and then you guys just brand them differently, like DVD players and Blu-rays and all that stuff. And just I don't get it. And
I would rather see the gaming industry be one console, and then you have Sony and Xbox be the distributors of games.
Dude, 100%, 100%. And like I was telling you earlier, I turned on my PS5 for the first time, and I was like, oh, I didn't know I had that game. Can you imagine how like cumbersome it is? I guess that's a good word.
Yeah.
Where, well, I have this game on my Xbox, this game on my PlayStation, this game on my Switch. It's like,
oh yeah, at one point I had every console in my house.
Yeah,
you know,
and there's like so much stuff hooked up. But with the PC, every game I want is on one freaking thing, you know, and it just makes it that much more convenient.
And I honestly, I think in the future, with everything going to cloud gaming and stuff, we're not going to have a console eventually.
I say 10 to 15 years, everything's gonna be cloud, man.
Yep.
I mean, Xbox is doing the push for it. GeForce Now is like the best streaming service.
You might have a box where you download everything to, but there won't be an actual like console you have to go to. There'll be an app on your TV or something like that.
Yeah,
and then you just play games on your TV.
I
wouldn't be surprised if in the next 10 years we see a TV that has Xbox built in, which are going to Xbox hardware built into.
Yeah. Have you ever played any games on cloud?
I have.
What's your thoughts on it? Because a lot of people don't like it.
I played it when first. It was a little laggy at first, some issues, but overall it wasn't that bad. I don't have enough experience with it to say I like it or dislike it.
Yeah,
I've dabbled in it, so
I played a couple games. I played South of Midnight on cloud.
Okay,
and the only issue I ran into it wasn't lag. When I first started the game up, because it relies on internet.
Yeah,
it would be a little pixely.
Okay, well, it wouldn't render all the way.
Yeah, it would be a little pixely.
That's probably the fluctuation in your internet. That's caused,
yeah. So that's really the uphill battle they have to get.
Hey, when you get Japan over here, they got that freaking 100 terabyte internet they got going over there. You see that crap?
Yeah. I definitely think cloud gaming is the future because a lot of people don't have the space to be keeping all these consoles. And the consoles are starting to get way too much money,
I really think the VR is what the future is. I know it's like the infant stage right now. I think eventually you'll just put a headset on and
it's gonna be like Ready Player One, man.
Yeah. I hope I'm still alive when that happens.
Yeah. Well, as long as we don't go to World War III, we should be okay. Elon Musk needs to get on to that. But the gaming industry is changing. PlayStation going. I do think PlayStation is going to end up much like Xbox.
They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice.
Yeah.
If they want to survive, they don't have a choice.
The problem is that, and this is the biggest problem I see a lot of people bringing up, is the shareholders, because PlayStation and Xbox are publicly traded. Yeah. Well, shareholders don't care about the artistic side of gaming. They care only about the
dollar signs.
Yeah. So if you want to keep those, because they don't want a flat line. Even if they were break
even, they
want profits.
Yeah.
And there's only so much up you can go. So if you want that to keep going up, you have no choice but to experiment with other platforms if you want that revenue to go up.
You have to evolve.
Dude, can you imagine if they put God of War, Spider-Man, and The Last of Us on the Xbox?
Dude, it would sell like hotcakes.
It will. Just like the Xbox games selling on PlayStation.
5-10-year-old games that come on the Xbox would sell like hotcakes.
And then you would have all these idiots online that's been console worn for years realizing that they're just stupid for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it, man.
I know a few of my friends, they watched The Last of Us TV show. Like, I want to play that game, but it's on PlayStation. Yeah. So people like that will buy those games because they want to experience the games.
Yep. And I don't think PlayStation is going to release like new games on Xbox.
No, like we said, like release your game on your console and maybe a year or two later, but make it open for everybody.
Yeah, Spider-Man came out on the PS4. Last of Us 2 came out on the PS4, right? So those games are like 4 or 5 years old. Man, you're not making no money on those games.
No one's buying no game,
Put them on there. Dude, you can put them on there for full price and people will buy them.
Oh, yeah.
Helldivers it's gonna be very interesting when Helldivers 2 come out.
Some of my friends, they want to play it. So
yeah, it's a really good game.
But you gotta play with people.
You have to play with people.
It makes it fun. You play it on PC, right?
Yeah, I played it on PC.
Me too.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's the most Xbox game that it should have been on Xbox day one.
Well, the developers really originally wanted it to be on all the platforms, but Sony did what they did.
Yeah,
they tried to do that thing where you had to have the PSN network, and
they tried to
backline.
Yeah.
Because that was a small company, not want to say indie, but a small developer that did that game too.
Yeah, it was a pretty small developer, and the first Helldivers was nothing like the second Helldivers.
Yeah. Well, and like I've been reading, I don't play the game that much, but I've been watching it. They do these events that keep the community going, and that's what it's a community-based game. And the developers a lot of times they're in the game playing with people, and they're watching people, and they'll change stuff mid-game on them to make the game funner.
It kind of reminds me of back in the Halo 3 days, because you would have the developers playing Halo 3, and they would do like the weekend events.
Yeah.
And like, oh, we're doing zombies this weekend and stuff like that. And then you would have Driftball weekends
and games like that. You have to have that kind of support to keep the games engaged. That's why Destiny fell apart.
Yes, definitely. Destiny fell apart because that, and they just kept adding so much expansions, and you only have so much time in the day to play.
Have you seen expansion? Have you played Last Ascendant? You gonna play that expansion?
Last Ascendant. You mean First Ascendant?
First Ascendant, yeah, First Ascendant.
No, I was looking at it and I was like, I already got all the achievements. If I download this, it's gonna start taking a lot of my time. I'm waiting for the cube to come out.
Yes, I remember that from the showcase. Yeah,
the cube looks like it has that female fan service like First Ascendant does, but it's gonna be like a whole new experience for me.
Yeah,
where First Ascendant is gonna be like,
you've already done it. Yeah, you've been there.
I already did it. I would just be looking at the girls and shooting the same stuff. And if I had friends that were on all the time, I would.
Yeah,
but when you're just playing by yourself, I pretty much did everything that I could do by myself.
Yeah.
I'd rather wait for the cube or something, give something else to try.
There's games out there that I'm interested in playing. Just again, the money aspect of it is like,
the cube is supposed to be free.
It's free, yeah. But I have to pick and choose what I want to spend my money on. So
that's the thing, man. That's the thing. So I really haven't dived into like any. My brother-in-law, dude, he made me laugh so hard. So my sister-in-law works with my wife.
Okay.
So they come home, and my sister-in-law will stay here until her boyfriend gets off, comes pick her up.
Okay.
So I was getting ready to go to work, and she's like, "Hey, her boyfriend Adrian, my brother-in-law, he's like, one night when we're not busy, we want to come over, and Adrian wants to play games with you." I was like, "We lived together for 3 fucking years.
And now he wants
to play games. Now you want to play games?"
Well, you said he plays like Madden and
he plays Fortnite and Call of Duty and Madden, and I looked at him like, this is gonna sound very
bougie.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like snobbish.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm a real gamer. I feel like that's not a real gamer.
Yeah,
I feel like if you're just playing Fortnite or sports games or Call of Duty,
yeah,
you're like the most casual type of gamer that there is. If me like you look at my resume and I'm playing action games, JRPGs.
Yeah,
like I play everything.
I'm the same way. Like most of my friends, they play COD. So I'll jump on them just to hang out with them, but they're always playing COD. I'm like, guys, I want to play other games than this. It gets boring after. So I'm like trying to get them to download these games, but like none of them have PCs. I'm like, you guys got to get into PC games. Yeah, man. It's like, oh, and I got one friend. He refused to download digital games. I'm like, dude. You're a dinosaur. You're eventually gonna go extinct because
I had that same battle with my friend.
I think in the next 5 years you won't see disk drives on games.
No, next generation won't have disk drives.
Nope.
PlayStation might have an attachment, but there is not going to come.
It'll be $200.
Yeah, but a lot of the kids, man, they're all on the casual games. I play everything.
Yeah,
like
I like to try games. It's different.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Like I said, my problem is trying to find people that want to play with me.
Yeah. My brother and my one best friend, man, like we were the ones that used to get on play Halo 3 every day. But that was before we were married and had lives, Now it's much harder because all of our work schedules are different.
Yep.
Yeah. And my brother,
that's why we can't play together because our work schedules are different. Yeah.
My brother, dude, he sat there for like 2 days and like dude, download Splitgate. Download Splitgate.
That game's dead now. You heard? It's dead.
Yeah, well, I deleted it. I deleted it like a few weeks ago because I downloaded it to play with him.
And we played that one night together. Yeah.
Yeah, I never played it with him, and I was like, bro, I downloaded this to play with you.
I think I played. I played like 2 more times after night we played, and I never played it again.
Yeah. It's one of those things where, not that the game was bad, but I feel like there's a million games just like
that. Yeah.
Like, did you ever play that one Ubisoft shooter? It was free to play. It was like Call of Duty. It was Ubisoft.
Oh, I know you're talking about. It was supposed to be the COD killer.
Yeah.
What was it called?
X Defiant.
X Defiant. Yeah.
Yeah. That was another game. Really good, but it doesn't stand out like games back in the day.
It's a COD. It's not a COD.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of repurposing the same stuff, and just like it doesn't stand out. And I'm at the age now where I don't really play multiplayer stuff all that much.
I play this for my friends. It's because we hang out and everything, but that's the reason why I only play. I'll play. I love the Call of Duty campaigns. So I'll play the campaigns and then it just kind of and I'll play Warzone with guys just to kind of kill time. But after a while, I'm like, I'm over this guy. I'm going to play just my PC.
When Black Ops 6 came out last year, I think I played it for like 2 weeks. The online multiplayer played it for like 2 weeks, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much done with this.
I don't mind it, but the problem is I like milsim games, right? But when I play a milsim game, I want to be military. I don't want to see Nicki Minaj. I don't want to see
Cody Rhodes, Ninja Turtles.
I don't see Beavis and Butthead running around. I want to see guys in fatigues and military gear running around because I want to be in that thing. So now, to me, it's basically Fortnite now.
Yeah,
that game is basically Fortnite. That's why a new Battlefield looks good to me because it's getting back to the straight military aspect of it.
Yeah,
so I'll probably play that when it comes out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm going back to more retro indie games.
That's what I do. Like every once in a while, like when I have a hard time going to sleep, I'll turn the TV on and I'll search up like top 10 indie games to play.
Yeah.
And then I would look at it, and then I would be on my phone with the Steam app open, and I'll search it, and then I'll add it to the wish list. And then when it goes on sale, I pick it up.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what I do. Or like top 10 hidden gem games, like games that sucked back in the day or didn't get good reviews that are good now. Yeah. It's just that's the way to kind of go for me, man.
I think my number one game right now is Pressure Washer. That's my
brother's on that crap, bro.
Yeah, when I just want to just chill and not have to, I will sit here and I will do that thing for 2 hours, just pressure washing.
My brother, he's a janitor and he cuts grass at school.
He does a lawnmower simulator.
And he does lawnmower simulator. I'm like, bro, don't you do that at work? He's like, man, it's just relaxing, bro. And I'm like,
it is, man. When I after work, I'm stressed. Like I just put on. I don't want to play COD, nothing. I just want to just be to myself. I'll throw that thing on, and then I just sit there all.
Yeah, 100%. Well, we reached the 1 hour mark, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. DJ, do you want to tell the people where they can find you, sir?
You guys can find me on my channel, Token Black Guy. Here every other Sunday night with Rob, and then Wednesday nights on Gascar channel and Sunday nights with Rob. I am off work next week, so I'm gonna be doing some probably just a couple live streams during the week just to chit chat with everybody. So, and I'm trying to get 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I'm at 760, I think. So we're getting close to 2,000.
That's pretty good, man. Yeah, this channel has been going up. Not so much for the past couple of weeks because I've barely been putting any videos up. Because of the moving. But hopefully I'll put out at least 2 to 3 videos this week. And because I mean, about a month ago, man, our streams were doing great numbers. The channel was going up, but that damn algorithm, man. If you don't do videos,
if you miss a week, it's hard to get back in it.
So hopefully this week I'll start hitting on more videos and start building up some more streams again, and go from there. But all right, I appreciate everybody for watching. DJ, I appreciate you for being on. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys all for watching. We'll catch you in a couple weeks. Later, everybody.
Peace.